Hey, here's a question for you. Have you ever gotten to the point where you're about to ask for something? It could be ask for sale, it could be ask for budget, it could be asking somebody for something that you've actually earned the right to ask for. And at that 11th hour, when you're about ready to ask, you get that right here, that thing in your throat, that feeling in your gut, that awful like, I'm going to do anything I can to almost ask, and then I'm just going to like run away from it. I see this all the time in sales. And since we're all in sales, we all do it all the time. Selling isn't all about asking somebody to sign a contract, it's about literally everything we do and looking for an outcome, looking for an outcome to your influence, your desired change, your desired enhancement to a situation. You've earned the right to ask, but you don't. I call that the sales apologist. This is the person, and by the way, I've been there too. We've all been there. It's not about experience and it's not about how long you've been comfortable with the idea of sales. I'm going to tell you what the secret is in just one moment. The sales apologist is the person who has earned the right to ask, has literally somebody who is waiting for you to ask. The sales apologist has the opportunity ready to be closed, and it doesn't happen. And it doesn't happen because of that fear, that anxiety that is so natural about asking. Because when we ask, we make ourselves vulnerable. We make ourselves really, 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 vulnerable. And by the way, then we get into that I didn't want to be rejected. So we're not even going to talk about rejection because rejection is a myth. And I'll just say this real quick: rejection in its true form is personal. This is business. Now, the sales apologist has done everything right. The sales apologist has a customer, has a boss, has a colleague who is waiting for you to ask, and you don't, because that fear, that anxiety, that ugh, I don't want to be salesy, or this makes me uncomfortable or anxious to ask. And it's understandable. We all have been there. Here's how you get over that. So, first of all, you have to accept, as I do, that the sales apologist rears its ugly head in all of us from time to time. I've been doing this for 40 years and I get attacks of sales apologitis. Some of the best salespeople, the best professionals who have earned the right to ask also get attacks of sales apologitis. Here's the key: the stronger the relationship, the easier the ask. I'm going to say it again. The stronger the relationship, the easier the ask. The weaker the relationship, the harder the ask, and the more the sales apologist rears its ugly head. You feel it in your throat, you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your spine, that discomfort around asking. So, what's the secret? Work on building the relationship, work on doing what we do as humans, build a wonderful relationship, prove your value through action, prove your value through mindset. Remember, everything we do is sales, everything puts a brick in that giant wall of that thing we're building called a relationship. And by the way, once you've built that relationship to a point where there's trust, now the ask is not only easy, it becomes almost expected. So here's the deal: the next time you have to go and ask for something, and I don't care what it is, the next time you have to go and ask for something, first ask yourself, what's the nature of this relationship? Are we set enough? Is it cemented enough? Is it stable and solid enough? Have I honored this relationship? And if the answer is yes, ask, because the answer will be yes. If the relationship is weak and your answer to those questions is no, not yet, then work on building the relationship. And you know how to do that because as a human, we build relationships. That's what we do. Don't let the sales apologist, don't let the sales apologist keep you from asking for what you've earned the right to ask for. Now, listen, on November 6th, I am going to be doing a 1 day sales intensive sales mastery course for people who need to understand way more about how you sell every day and about how sales is a common thing that we all do with every conversation. Everything we do is sales, every conversation is a selling moment. November the 6th, Alexandria, Virginia, the Archer Hotel, 1 day only, limited to 25 people. I've got 7 people signed up already. At the end of this video, I'm going to send you to a website. If you'd like to sign up for it, it will be an amazing investment in you, and you will defeat the sales apologist. Take care, everybody. And you know what? Don't be afraid to ask if you've earned the right.